Throughout history, powerful institutions have often shaped narratives to serve their interests. They have concealed or distorted truths. This manipulation has kept humanity in the dark for far too long. One such area rife with obscured truths is the origin of religious symbols. Many of these symbols, often presented with singular, rigid interpretations, actually carry diverse and ancient roots. These roots often trace back to pagan traditions. Understanding these origins can be an enlightening journey. It allows us to see beyond the surface and grasp the deeper connections that bind humanity across time and cultures. Ancient civilizations were keenly aware of the sun's vital role. They understood its power to sustain life. The sun dictated the seasons, influenced agriculture, and held sway over day and night. It's no surprise that many cultures developed deep reverence for the sun. They saw it as a powerful deity, often placing it at the heart of their mythologies. The Egyptians, for instance, revered Ra, the sun god. They believed he sailed across the heavens each day, bringing light and warmth. Similar reverence for the sun echoes through numerous ancient cultures, illustrating its universal significance. Our ancestors looked to the night sky with wonder and curiosity. They observed patterns in the stars. These patterns, the constellations, became more than celestial arrangements. They became characters in grand cosmic dramas. These dramas, passed down through generations as myths, often reflected human experiences, fears, and aspirations. The constellations, imbued with divine significance, played integral roles in these celestial narratives. The stories of Orion the Hunter, Ursa Major the Great Bear, and Taurus the Bull, for example, captivated imaginations and served as mnemonic devices for navigating the cosmos. Among the many celestial wonders, the cross holds a unique position. Long before its association with Christianity, the cross appeared in various forms across numerous cultures. It symbolized concepts like the four cardinal directions, the elements, and the cyclical nature of life, death, and rebirth. The cross of the Zodiac, formed by the intersection of the ecliptic and the celestial equator, marked significant points in the sun's annual journey. This celestial cross, with its ties to the sun's life-giving journey, foreshadowed the cross's later adoption by another faith. Section 5. Horus, the prototype of the dying god. In ancient Egyptian mythology, Horus, the falcon-headed god, stands as a central figure. Born to Isis and Osiris, Horus's story is a powerful narrative of betrayal, death, and resurrection. Osiris, murdered by his brother Set, is resurrected by Isis, allowing them to conceive Horus. Horus, after a fierce battle with Set, avenges his father and becomes the ruler of Egypt. This narrative of a god who dies and is resurrected, a theme recurring across numerous mythologies, finds a striking parallel in the story of Jesus Christ. Section 6. Echoes of a Myth, from Attis to Mithra. The story of Horus is not unique. Across cultures and across time, similar narratives emerge. Attis, the Phrygian god, resurrected after death, mirrors the cycle of dying and rising vegetation. Krishna, a central deity in Hinduism, shares parallels with both Horus and Jesus in his birth, teachings, and eventual ascension. Dionysius, the Greek god of wine and ecstasy, also experiences a death and resurrection, symbolizing renewal and rebirth. Mithra, a Persian deity popular in the Roman Empire, offers another striking parallel. Born on December 25th, Mithra's life, teachings, and miracles share uncanny similarities with the Jesus narrative. These recurring motifs across diverse cultures raise intriguing questions about the diffusion of myths and the potential influence of earlier narratives on later ones. Section 7. The astrological subtext of Jesus. The story of Jesus, while presented as a singular narrative, contains elements that resonate with astrological and astronomical phenomena. His birth, said to be heralded by a star, aligns with the Star of Bethlehem, a celestial event of much debate and speculation. The wise men, often interpreted as astrologers, follow this star, suggesting an awareness of celestial events and their potential significance. Furthermore, Jesus' life, death, and resurrection coincide with key points in the sun's annual journey, mirroring the death and rebirth symbolism associated with the winter solstice. These connections raise questions about the potential influence of astrological ideas on the development of early Christian theology. Section 8. Reclaiming our past, illuminating our future. By exploring the pagan origins of the Christian cross, we embark on a journey of discovery. This journey is not about diminishing faith, but about enriching our understanding. It's about recognizing the interconnectedness of human thought and belief across cultures and throughout history. It allows us to see familiar symbols with fresh eyes, appreciating their depth and the layers of meaning they hold. Section 9. A final thought. As we continue to explore our world and the universe beyond, let us do so with open minds. Let us question, investigate, and embrace the richness of our collective human story. Only then can we break free from the constraints of dogma and move towards a future illuminated by truth and understanding.